Good evening, everyone. This is James at Lock in the Value talking to you today about the wonderful world of crypto. So, Bitcoin hit 20k on a few exchanges, not all of them, but a few, and then had a pullback. And what we can see from the data is that we're in a position of accumulation for Bitcoin in particular, and whales are going to start entering the market and selling off and buying, and there's going to be some fluctuation big time with Bitcoin, but it is an accumulation phase. We are still in that with most of these uh, cryptos, right? Whether it's altcoins or Bitcoin. Ethereum's definitely in an accumulation phase because it's phenomenally undervalued for what it is. You got to bear in mind everything is pretty much built on Ethereum. So Ethereum at $600 is undervalued. Um, Now, this video today isn't really for anyone that's a seasoned investor or that has a lot of money. What I wanted to do was, I've had people getting in contact with me and who don't have a lot of money, like a couple £100 or a couple $100, and they're saying, where should I put that? Now, what I want to say is there's actually ways you can accumulate whilst doing other things. So I'm just going to show a couple of things. I'm not going to show faucets because it's too slow paying. You're not really going to get any gains from it. So me personally, right? I'm trialing something which is on Stormgain. I have not invested any money onto this site. I created an account and I started. They've got a Bitcoin cloud miner. So I have put nothing into the site. I'm not necessarily saying you should, but I'm just playing around with the mining feature really. So what I work a 9 to 5 pretty much on my computer. So every 4 hours I reactivate this miner and it ends to be whatever, 57 cents a day, right? So at the end of a month I'll have $17, but it for nothing, right? Um, and as you invest more into the platform or as you trade in the platform, you can qualify for higher statuses. So this is 150,000, I think it's Mongolian Turks, if I remember rightly. Mongolian Tugriks. So 150,000 is about £50, right? Um, so, you know, but that gets you double the amount of Bitcoin per day, right? It means you're earning 34 a month. Now, in terms of the trading, I think you have to maintain a trading volume of that per, I'm not sure if it's per day or per week or per month. But what I'm saying is if you've got no money, you're not going to do that anyway. So create an account. I've not got a referral link or anything. So but you can create an account, just try it, see if you get anywhere. Okay, but it's not going to get you tons. Okay, the two particular ones I want to talk about, if you are broke and you're just trying to build positions, right? And you don't have that spare income from your job, there are little things you can do. Now, like I said, I work all the time on my laptop. So during a working day, I can go on to what's called bonusbitcoin.co, which is a faucet site, but they have something called the offers, which is a bunch of surveys, right? So this survey, as an example, 8,840 Satoshi. So putting that into context, that's about $1.60 for a survey right now. Now they've not fixed the actual costs of the payouts. It's been like this for a while, and they should have reduced it or halved it since Bitcoin's value has pretty much doubled in the last couple of months. So $1.60 a survey, right? Now over a given week, while I'm actually working, I do a couple of these here and there, but I get about 150,000 Satoshi a week. Okay. So let me show you. So that's what's waiting for me at the moment, right? And it clears after 10 days. But every 10 days I get a ton that come in. And that works out 160. So whatever I'm waiting on, that's about $30. Okay. from just doing surveys while I'm doing my actual job. Um, and if if you're not in front of a computer, but you have a computer, you can do these from time to time at home, right? And $30 is a nice way to build positions without really doing anything and without investing money you don't have. And what I ended up doing, because I've been in this for a few months, like whilst I'm doing my actual job, but I built a position of like 8 Dash thanks to this. Like I've just converted Bitcoin Core to Dash because you can on this platform, on the CoinPot platform. So I just click convert and it gives you a crazy return. Like it was doing, they have fixed it, but they were giving me 221 Dash per one Bitcoin. But now the conversion rate has dropped to about 160. So, but I built a huge position in Dash just doing this for a couple months. Um, so if you are broke and you want to get in the market, but you don't have the capital to use, this is a very useful tool. Okay. It doesn't take up tons of your time. And if you're working in front of a computer, this should be something you do. Okay. Um, and there too, that like I say, I mean, I've only been playing around with um, the Storm game, so I can honestly not talk about it with any real authority. Publish OX is brilliant. Okay. Publish OX is a nice little earner. If you're a good writer, get on here and write some articles. Okay. And if people tip you, brilliant. But if they don't, you can just tip people and you can provide yourself with an appropriate amount of the tip. So let me give you an example. You're not going to, again, you're not going to get tons, right? This is not a thing where you're going to be able to make tens and 20, you're not going to make $20, right? But you'll probably make across a month four, right? Which isn't great, but it doesn't take any of your time, right? I do suggest you read the articles because some of them are really good. However, I do understand that sometimes it's hard. Um, but you can tip an author and you can give yourself, if you want, 80%. You can give the author 80% and you can give yourself, um, oh, sorry, right. Give 80% to yourself or you can give all of it to the author, right? Or you can go fair, or you can be nice and go 50-50. It's totally your call on how you want to do it. But again, it's a nice, easy, simple, passive way of building some tiny bits of funds. And again, this isn't for people that have tens of thousands of pounds because why would you care about $30 here or there? But I'm trying to sort of there are a lot of people that want to get into this market and don't have the capital to do it. So little tools like PublishOX, doing surveys on bonus Bitcoin are very simple, easy ways of doing this. Um, and there's obviously like the competitions, Coin Market Cap, I guess when Bitcoin is going to break 20K. And if you win that, there'll be a lot of people that win at the same time, I'm sure. But you'll get something, you know. Um, and then Coinbase have their earn system in place, so get on wait lists for all of them. It's only going to be $3, $6, whatever here or there, 6, 10, but you'll get something. And again, it's an opportunity to strengthen one hand. If you've not got enough to strengthen much, and you're just going to go all in on one, maybe it's Ethereum, it's a solid bet. But you can build positions through all these different methods and find a way to get into the market that you want to get into because it's a weird time, in terms of earning an income or earning a living for a lot of people. So these are just some techniques and some tools. Beyond that, if you've got a bit of cash, then look at, or you've got a bit, maybe a grand, right? It's not tons, but it's something, right? And then look at where you can invest that, where you'll get a bonus for doing so. If you go onto crypto.com and you use someone's link off of YouTube, or if one of your friends is on it, invest that K into Crow, and you'll get a nice bonus for doing so. Or BlockFi again. If you can put in 1,000 into BlockFi, you'll get a nice bonus to some degree. I can't remember what the bonus is for 1,000. I know if it's like more than 10k, I think the bonus is about 250 grand, $250, sorry. But if it's a grand, maybe scale it down, drops down to 25 or 50, but it's a bonus nonetheless, something that you can use. Celsius Network have the same thing, but you only have to deposit and hold over $200 and you'll get a $20 bonus. Links for crypto.com, BlockFi, and Celsius will be in the description. But if you're going to sign up to any new site, use someone's referral link. It's such a sloppy mistake not to. So find your favorite YouTuber, sign up with their link, right? They will get a percent. They'll get not percentage. They'll get something like as a referral bonus. But you'll get a referral bonus. And if you have very little money, this is the way you boost your positions. Okay. That was it really today. I just wanted because, like I said, I've received a few emails from people asking about like what they would invest, what I would invest in if I only had $200 or grand, um, and not much really because not much you can do with that. But at least £1,000 would get you over to Ethereum because of the conversion rate. $1,000 isn't going to get you two. So you've got to look at what's going to help you not only make the right choice in terms of a project, and if you haven't got much, you go with something solid. You don't go speculative, right? You go with Ethereum or Bitcoin, but Bitcoin's going to have less growth than Ethereum. I think Neo's going to have a beast of a year. Um, Polkadot, solid project. I mean, there's a bit more risk there because it's new, but you've got to make a decision on the project, and if you don't have much money to invest, you've got to make sure you take advantage of every bonus offer or referral offer. And if you're really struggling to actually put in new money at all, then you've got to look at techniques like using Stormgain just to mine, or using the bonus Bitcoin and just doing some surveys. I mean, look, they range from 4,000 Satoshi, 1,000 Satoshi to like, I think there's one for 10,000. So 10,000 Satoshi, that's about $2 for one survey. And this is a nice way to bolster your positions. That was it really, because I'm going to be talking about projects coming up. I'm definitely going to have a video talking about Polkadot and its future. But I'm very aware that there are people trying to get into this market that don't have the capital. So if you don't, they're little techniques you can use. Okay. So yeah, I'll put links in. I'm not going to put a link in for Stormgain. I don't want. What I'll say, I haven't done due diligence on this, so I don't know. As you can see, I've put no money into this because I don't really know. I've not done much research about this at all. But I saw a miner thing and I wanted to check it out. Um, and that's about a week and a half's worth of mining, right? Um, but I'll put links for PublishOX. Bonus Bitcoin, it's literally bonusbitcoin.co. I can put the link in if you into the description. And if you have money, use the bonus structures that are in place on exchanges. So Crow, BlockFi, Celsius are all good. They're not bad in terms of bonuses. Femex is a good one as well. I don't have a link for Femex, but there's plenty of YouTubers that do. I know Lark Davis, as an example, definitely has one. Okay. Yeah, that's it from me. Just a quick how-to guide on supplementing your income to bolster your positions. Okay. Anyway, take care, stay safe, and I will be doing a Polkadot video very soon.